Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to upload a video based on the situation with Bray Wyatt. I was actually looking for some answers on why the fuck they decided to change the outcome of this match. Now, of course, the decision was made by Bruce Pritchard and Vince McMahon to change the outcome of the ending. Now, Bray Wyatt tries to make sense of this for all of us as comparing it to Delilah and Samson from the Old Testament and the Bible, which I thought was very unique and a very intriguing storyline to actually throw in there to give us reason to care about what happened to Bray Wyatt and what's going on and why there was such a change. Because for Bray Wyatt to kick the shit out of Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37 was unbelievable. And my attitude towards it is Randy Orton should have just got his ass kicked, never mounted an ounce of offense into this matchup, and Bray Wyatt should just beat his ass and ended the whole thing. They could have done some... They could have put him inside the Jack in the Box as a way of sending him straight to hell afterwards. That would have been really cool. That's something I would have done. Have him kicking and screaming, trying to escape from being thrown in the pit of hell through a Jack in the Box. I think that would have been a really cool sight. You could have had possibly flames coming out of it or something like that. Or maybe have someone... inside the Jack in the Box and grab Randy Orton's legs and pull him down into the Jack in the Box and extend on that into the Raw episode and show him inside the Jack in the Box and what was going on in there with Randy Orton as him getting tortured or something like that. That would have been actually rather better than what they gave us, because to me it was a flat line of a fucking ending to a match that went nowhere and had no meaning. Then on top of it, Monday Night Raw does not provide us an explanation to what the fuck Alexa Bliss did to Bray Wyatt and why he lost. But Delilah and Samson's story is Delilah was behind a man named Samson who fed off of his confidence and eventually betrayed him in the end. So she basically sucked the life out of Bray Wyatt. That's the point of this storyline. But do they explain that on television through Alexa Bliss to why she betrayed him after all this time? No. They introduced a new fucking doll character called Lily. What in the fuck kind of shit is this? I am so glad I don't watch Monday Night Raw anymore, because it is such a waste of fucking time. There's nothing on the fucking show that means a continental shit. Then you have Randy Orton lose to fucking Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match with him, Braun Strowman, and Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre is the number one contender for the WWE Championship again. Why? He lost definitively. He was knocked out in a submission hold. There's nothing more there you can do. There's nothing you need to do. It's bullshit. It's fucking crap. Bottom line, I love the idea of the Delilah and Samson story from the Old Testament of the Bible. It's different, but it was never utilized on television on the next night of Raw. Still, I say to this day, right now, that Bray Wyatt should have kicked the shit out of Randy Orton, and the little extra part of that match being thrown in where Randy Orton gets sucked into the Jack in the Box as a way of, selling the fact that Randy Orton is in the pit of hell. I would have preferred that than what we got. at WrestleMania, because this was fucking terrible. This was fucking terrible, because the lead up to this was Randy Orton was being told by his evil version of himself on a television screen that he's going to suffer for all the misdeeds and sins he has committed on others. Now, I didn't see him, face his misdeeds and sins on others. Did he get tortured? Did he get hurt? Did he lose a match? Did he fucking go ahead and get burned alive? No, he never suffered nothing. As if, in a way, saying doing horrible things to others is a good thing to do because you will always get away with it and never have to face any consequences for your actions. I don't quite get this, and I'm so glad I don't watch Raw like I said earlier in the video. But, my God, I love Bray Wyatt. I love his character. I like what he does. It's very intriguing. I don't like the pentagram bullshit. I will admit that. I think it's crap. I'm a Christian. I don't particularly like the pentagram situation. I don't think it's really necessary to show off he's evil or anything. But they want to utilize it. All right, whatever. I'll get over it. But bottom line, I just think that the whole fucking situation, what they've done with Bray Wyatt is terrible. Would I say he's buried creatively? Yeah. They're utilizing him. They're taking advantage of what he's been doing. I've looked up some things. He is selling a lot of merchandise. A lot of his merchandise is purchased by a lot of fans. But at the end of the day, if you're going to have your star player who's getting merchandise sold like crazy, why wouldn't you give him important wins like the one he could have had at WrestleMania? I just don't get it. I'm pretty sure you guys don't get it. Pretty sure when you watched WrestleMania 37, night 2, 2 or 3 nights ago, you guys didn't get it either. I was scratching my head. I was like, what the fuck is this? Really? Like, what the hell is this? This is fucking garbage. But yeah, that's how I felt about it, and I'm sure everyone felt the same way as I did. I just wanted to throw out there what the reasoning is. Bray Wyatt explained it on social media, but it shouldn't be explained on social media. This should have been explained on Monday Night Raw with Alexa Bliss. And Bray Wyatt should have been fucking pissed off at what Alexa Bliss did. Which, from what I heard on JD's review, he didn't seem to care so much. He didn't seem to even address what happened to him by getting screwed over in a match against Randy Orton by Alexa Bliss. So I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And it just makes me feel like we shouldn't invest our time in Bray Wyatt. Not because Bray Wyatt's a terrible performer and a creative idea genius, which I think he is. I think he should get out of fucking WWE and go into creating movies. I think he's got a great concept, a great way of looking at how to do a horror movie. The character, the Fiend, would be terrific for an actual franchise movie. It's a creative idea. I don't think it's never been done. I mean, you could say it relates a little bit towards Pennywise from It, but not so much. He's not really trying to be funny clown and then suck people in to eat them alive. This character is a supernatural being that doesn't really talk. It just attacks its victims and kills them. Kind of way of looking at it. If you were to do this in a movie type of way. And that's really where this character belongs. I don't feel this character belongs in a wrestling ring. It's not exactly what you call wrestling. It's a movie concept. And I've been saying this for like months now. I really enjoyed it when it first started, and then they just killed it with Seth Rollins and Goldberg. Seth Rollins and Goldberg killed it for me. I don't understand how you can take a guy like fucking Bray Wyatt's Fiend character and just do that. it makes no sense. Maybe with Seth Rollins, okay, fine, great, whatever. I can let that slide. But the thing with Goldberg beating him in less than a fucking minute? Unforgivable. Completely unforgivable what they did with him. So, at the end of the day, I lost interest in The Fiend in 2020 after he lost like that. I did not like the way they made him lose. I thought it was terrible, and I don't think anyone liked seeing The Fiend lose like that to Goldberg. It was just trash. I was all for the idea of Goldberg facing Bray Wyatt to get Bray Wyatt over, but then to make him lose in less than a minute? Sorry, guys. Just not buying it. I know you guys aren't either. And Bray Wyatt, to me, he's a great character, The Fiend. But like the Eater of Worlds Bray Wyatt character, what does it matter? He always loses when it comes down to it, to the important matches. If you can't win the important matches, what's the point in investing your time in the fucking character? To me, that's a burial. That's all there is to it. You can't have a guy losing in the important matches. And that's just how I feel, guys. So anyway, at this time, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. And I will definitely be doing my review tonight for AEW Dynamite, April 14th, 2021 review. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you guys later on tonight. Bye.